Okay, let's talk about rejection. That delightful little experience that makes us want to crawl under a rock and subsist solely on ice cream and self-pity. You know, that feeling you get when your carefully crafted pickup line is met with a blank stare, your meticulously edited job application is ignored faster than a politician's promise, or your masterpiece of a painting is mistaken for a modern art project by your 5-year-old niece. Yeah, that rejection. It's a real crowd pleaser, isn't it? But here's a fun fact to kick things off. Did you know the average person experiences rejection roughly 15 times a week? That's right. We're swimming in a sea of no's. From minor snubs to major setbacks, rejection is practically a recurring character in the sitcom of our lives. But here's the plot twist. You don't have to let it steal the show. This video is your guide to transforming rejection from a soul-crushing villain into a quirky sidekick on your path to unshakable confidence. Think of it as a superhero training montage, but instead of lifting weights and dodging lasers, we're facing our fears and building resilience. We'll delve into the psychology of rejection, exploring why it hurts so much. We'll uncover powerful strategies to cope with rejection, from reframing your perspective to cultivating self-compassion. And ultimately, we'll learn how to harness the power of rejection to build the kind of confidence that can withstand any setback, propelling you towards your goals with the unwavering determination of a caffeinated squirrel on a mission. Let's be real, rejection stings. It's like accidentally biting into a lemon while expecting a chocolate chip cookie. A jarring experience that leaves you feeling sour and disappointed. Whether it's a romantic pursuit that crashes and burns faster than a meteor shower, a job application that goes unanswered with the enthusiasm of a sloth on a Sunday afternoon, or a creative endeavor that's met with the kind of criticism usually reserved for poorly executed taxidermy. Rejection can leave us feeling deflated, questioning our worth, and tempted to build a fort out of blankets and never emerge again. But why does it hurt so much? Why does a simple no have the power to send us spiraling into a pit of self-doubt and despair? Well, my friends, it all comes down to our brains, those 3-pound universes residing in our skulls. From an evolutionary standpoint, our brains are wired to seek social connection and belonging. Back in our caveman days, being ostracized from the tribe was basically a one-way ticket to becoming a saber-toothed tiger's lunch. Therefore, our brains have evolved to perceive social rejection as a threat, triggering a cascade of emotional and physiological responses similar to those we experience with physical pain. Studies have shown that social rejection activates the same areas of the brain associated with physical pain, explaining why that unanswered text message or that job rejection email can feel like a punch to the gut, or maybe a gentle nudge from a disapproving kitten. But the pain of rejection goes beyond the immediate sting. It can trigger a spiral of negative thoughts, self-doubt, and even shame. We start to question our worth, our abilities, and our place in the world. What's wrong with me? Why am I not good enough? I'll never succeed at anything, except maybe competitive napping. These negative thoughts can become a chorus of self-criticism, eroding our confidence and making us hesitant to take risks and pursue our goals. Our brains, in their attempt to protect us from further pain, may convince us to play it safe, to avoid putting ourselves out there, to settle for a life of quiet desperation and lukewarm coffee. This fear of rejection can become a self-fulfilling prophecy, holding us back from pursuing our dreams and living a life of fulfillment. Rejection often brings with it a host of unwelcome companions. Fear, self-doubt, and a whole parade of insecurities that seem to have a knack for showing up at the worst possible times. Let's shine a light on some of these common challenges and fears, because misery loves company, and knowing you're not alone can be strangely comforting. Rejection can trigger a deep-seated fear of failure, making us question our abilities and our potential for success. We may start to believe that we're not capable of achieving our goals, that we're destined to fall short, that we're simply not good enough. This fear of failure can paralyze us, preventing us from taking risks and pursuing our dreams. It can whisper doubts in our ears, telling us to give up before we even start, to settle for a life of mediocrity and unfulfilled potential. Rejection can shake our confidence to its core, leaving us riddled with self-doubt. We may start to question our judgment, our decisions, and even our own worth. This self-doubt can become a nagging voice in our heads, whispering doubts and insecurities that undermine our ability to believe in ourselves. It can make us second-guess ourselves, hesitate to take action, and settle for less than we deserve. It can convince us that we're not smart enough, talented enough, or worthy enough to achieve our dreams. Rejection can make us hypersensitive to the opinions of others. We may become fearful of being judged, criticized, or ridiculed. This fear of judgment can lead us to avoid social situations, hold back our true selves, and stifle our creativity. We may become people pleasers, constantly seeking approval from others, rather than living authentically and pursuing our own passions. This fear of judgment can keep us trapped in a cage of our own making, preventing us from expressing our true selves and sharing our gifts with the world. Rejection can drain our motivation, making it difficult to muster the energy and enthusiasm needed to pursue our goals. We may feel discouraged, defeated, and tempted to give up. This loss of motivation can create a downward spiral, making it even harder to bounce back from setbacks and move forward with confidence. We may lose sight of our dreams, our passions, and the things that once brought us joy. The world may start to feel gray and bleak, and the spark of our inner fire may dim. These fears and challenges are a natural part of the human experience. We all face them at some point in our lives, but by acknowledging these fears, understanding their origins, and developing strategies to overcome them, we can build resilience and cultivate unshakable confidence. We can learn to dance with our fears, to acknowledge their presence without letting them dictate our actions. Okay, now that we've had a good laugh about the universal experience of rejection, let's roll up our sleeves and get down to business. It's time to tame that rejection beast and build the kind of confidence that can withstand even the most scathing critique from your grumpy Uncle Morty. One of the most powerful tools in your rejection-busting arsenal is the ability to reframe your perspective. It's like putting on a pair of rose-colored glasses, but instead of seeing the world in a rosy hue, you're seeing rejection for what it truly is. A temporary setback, a learning opportunity, and sometimes even a blessing in disguise. It's easy to internalize rejection and see it as a reflection of our worth. But the truth is, rejection is often about circumstances, timing, or a mismatch of needs and expectations. That job interviewer might have been having a terrible day, your creative submission might not have been the right fit for that particular publication, or that potential romantic partner might be looking for something different in a relationship. Don't take it personally. Instead, try to see rejection as an objective event, separate from your inherent worth and value. Remember, you are not defined by the opinions or decisions of others. You are awesome just the way you are. Instead of seeing rejection as a failure, view it as valuable feedback. What can you learn from the experience? How can you improve your approach next time? Maybe that dating profile needs a refresh, your resume could use a bit more tailoring to the specific job requirements, or your cover letter could use a bit more pizzazz. Use rejection as an opportunity to grow, learn, and refine your skills. See it as a stepping stone on your path to success, a chance to learn and grow from your mistakes. Embrace the feedback, learn from it, and use it to improve your skills and strategies. Sometimes, rejection is a blessing in disguise. It might be the universe's way of nudging you towards a different path, a better opportunity, or a more fulfilling relationship. Trust that things happen for a reason, and be open to the possibilities that rejection can create. Maybe that job rejection led you to a new career path you hadn't considered before, or that romantic rejection opened the door to meeting someone who is a truly perfect match for you. Rejection can be a powerful force for redirection, guiding you towards your true calling and your destiny. Be open to the unexpected detours and trust that rejection can lead you to something even better than you imagined. When rejection rears its ugly head, it's easy to fall into a pattern of self-criticism and negative self-talk. But here's the thing. Beating yourself up is about as effective as trying to swat a fly with a wet noodle. Instead, try cultivating a bit of self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer a friend who's going through a tough time. Acknowledge your feelings, validate your pain, and remind yourself that you are worthy of love and belonging, regardless of any external validation. Practice self-soothing techniques, such as positive self-talk, deep breathing exercises, or engaging in activities that bring you joy and comfort. Remember, you are your own best friend, and you deserve your own love and support, especially during challenging times. When you're feeling down, it's essential to prioritize self-care. Engage in activities that nourish your mind, body, and soul. Take a relaxing bath, go for a walk in nature, spend time with loved ones, or curl up with a good book. Nurturing yourself during challenging times can help you bounce back stronger and more resilient. Self-care is not selfish. It's an act of self-preservation, allowing you to replenish your emotional reserves and face challenges with renewed energy and strength. Think of it as giving yourself a superhero recharge so you can go out there and conquer the world. Life is full of ups and downs, twists and turns, and the occasional loop-de-loop that leaves you feeling slightly queasy. To navigate these challenges with grace and confidence, you need to build resilience, that inner strength that allows you to bounce back from adversity like a rubber chicken on a trampoline. Adopt a growth mindset, believing that your abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication and hard work. See challenges and setbacks as opportunities too for growth and learning. Embrace the mantra, "I can't do it yet, but I can learn and improve." This growth mindset allows you to approach challenges with a sense of curiosity and optimism, seeing them as opportunities to learn and grow rather than as threats to your self-worth. It's about embracing the journey of continuous learning and improvement, recognizing that setbacks are not failures but rather opportunities to level up your skills and become even more awesome. Rejection can make us hyper-aware of our perceived flaws. We may start to obsess over that awkward thing we said at the party, the typo in our cover letter, or the fact that we can't parallel park to save our lives. But instead of dwelling on your weaknesses, focus on your strengths. Remind yourself of your accomplishments, your talents, and the qualities that make you unique. Celebrating your strengths can boost your confidence and help you navigate challenges with greater resilience. Make a list of your strengths, your past successes, and the positive qualities that others admire in you. Refer to this list whenever you're feeling down or discouraged. Remembering your strengths can help you regain your footing and approach challenges with renewed confidence. Develop healthy coping mechanisms for dealing with stress and negative emotions. This might include exercise, meditation, journaling, spending time in nature, or engaging in creative pursuits. Having a toolbox of coping strategies can help you navigate challenging emotions and bounce back from setbacks. Experiment with different techniques to discover what works best for you and make them a regular part of your self-care routine. Building a strong foundation of resilience requires a holistic approach, nurturing your mind, body, and spirit. Okay, so you've reframed your perspective, cultivated self-compassion, and built up your resilience. Now it's time to put those skills to the test and take action. Don't let rejection paralyze you. Use it as fuel to propel you forward. It's easy to get stuck in a rut after a rejection, but inaction only breeds more self-doubt and insecurity. Instead, use rejection as motivation to take action. Set new goals, pursue new opportunities, and continue to put yourself out there. Remember, every no brings you closer to a yes. The more you put yourself out there, the more opportunities you create for success. Don't let rejection define you. Let it fuel your determination to succeed. Rejection often triggers fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of vulnerability. But the only way to overcome fear is to face it head-on. Step outside your comfort zone, take risks, and embrace the possibility of rejection. The more you face your fears, the less power they will have over you. Each time you confront your fears, you build courage and resilience, paving the way for greater confidence and success. Remember, courage is not the absence of fear, but rather the willingness to act in spite of it. Acknowledge and celebrate your efforts, regardless of the outcome. Recognize that putting yourself out there takes courage and resilience. Celebrate your willingness to try, to learn, and to grow. Every time you step outside your comfort zone, you are taking a step towards greater confidence and self-belief. Celebrate the small victories, the lessons learned, and the courage it takes to keep moving forward. Give yourself credit for your efforts, your perseverance, and your willingness to learn and grow. All right, my fellow rejection warriors, it's time to blow your minds with a revolutionary concept. Rejection, that pesky little gremlin that loves to rain on our parades, can actually be good for us? I know, it sounds crazy, but hear me out. Rejection, when handled effectively, can be a powerful catalyst for personal growth and unshakable confidence. It's like that friend who gives you tough love, pushing you to be your best self, even if it means hurting your feelings a little bit in the process. Think of rejection as a refining fire, burning away insecurities and revealing the true strength within. Each rejection you overcome, each challenge you face, strengthens your resilience and deepens your self-belief. You begin to see rejection not as a reflection of your worth, but as a testament to your courage and determination. You develop a deep inner knowing that you are capable, resilient, and worthy of success, regardless of any external setbacks. This unshakable confidence becomes a beacon, guiding you towards your dreams and empowering you to live a life of purpose and fulfillment. Every time you face rejection and bounce back, you strengthen your resilience muscle. You learn that you can handle setbacks, that you can overcome challenges, and that you are stronger than you think. This resilience becomes a powerful foundation for unshakable confidence. Like a superhero who gets knocked down but always gets back up, you develop the ability to weather any storm, to bounce back from adversity with renewed strength and determination. Rejection becomes a crucible, forging your resilience and shaping you into an unstoppable force. Rejection can help you clarify your goals and values. When something you desire is not meant to be, it opens up space for something better, something more aligned with your true path. This clarity can boost your confidence as you pursue opportunities that are truly meant for you. Rejection can be a valuable compass, guiding you towards your true north, towards the path that is meant for you. It can help you shed the weight of expectations and pursue your passions with renewed focus and determination. Sometimes, a no is simply the universe's way of saying, "Not this way, try another path." Facing rejection can lead to valuable self-reflection. It encourages you to examine your strengths and weaknesses, your values and priorities, and your hopes and dreams. This increased self-awareness can empower you to make choices that are aligned with your authentic self, leading to greater confidence and fulfillment. By understanding yourself more deeply, you can make choices that are in alignment with your values, your passions, and your true self. This self-awareness becomes a source of inner strength, empowering you to live a life of authenticity and purpose. Building unshakable confidence is not a destination. It's a journey. It's a process of continuous learning, growth, and self-discovery. Embrace the ups and downs, the triumphs and setbacks, and the lessons learned along the way. Each experience, even the painful ones, shapes you into the confident, resilient individual you are meant to be. Like a sculptor chiseling away at a block of marble, each experience, each rejection, refines and shapes you, revealing the masterpiece within. Remember, rejection is an inevitable part of life. It's something we all face, regardless of our age, background, or accomplishments. But it doesn't have to define us. By adopting the strategies outlined in this video, you can transform rejection from a source of pain and self-doubt into a catalyst for growth and unshakable confidence. So, embrace the challenges, face your fears, and step boldly into the unknown. The world is waiting for your unique gifts, and your unshakable confidence will light the way. It will illuminate your path, guiding you towards your dreams and aspirations, and empowering you to live a life of purpose, passion, and fulfillment. Let's recap the key strategies we've explored on this journey to overcoming rejection and building unshakable confidence. See rejection as an opportunity for growth, feedback, and redirection, rather than a personal attack. Put on those rose-colored glasses and see rejection for what it truly is, a temporary setback on the path to success. Treat yourself with kindness, practice self-care, and remember that you are worthy of love and belonging. Give yourself a hug, a pep talk, and maybe a slice of cake. Embrace a growth mindset, focus on your strengths, and develop healthy coping mechanisms. Become like a bouncy ball, bouncing back from setbacks with renewed energy and determination. Don't let rejection paralyze you. Face your fears, pursue your goals, and celebrate your efforts. Recognize that rejection can build resilience, clarify your path, and foster self-awareness. Turn those no's into fuel for your confidence fire. By embracing these strategies, you can transform rejection from a dreaded enemy into a valuable ally on your journey to unshakable confidence. Remember, confidence is not something you are born with. It's something you cultivate through experience, perseverance, and self-belief. Every time you face rejection and rise above it, you strengthen your confidence muscle and pave the way for greater success and fulfillment. The journey to unshakable confidence is not always easy, but it is a journey worth taking. It's a journey of self-discovery, resilience, and transformation. Embrace the challenges, learn from your setbacks, and celebrate your victories. Remember, you are not defined by your rejections, but by your courage to keep going, to keep growing, and to keep believing in yourself. So, go forth and conquer the world, armed with your newfound confidence and resilience. Embrace the power of no to propel you towards your dreams. The world is waiting for your unique gifts, and your unshakable confidence will light the way. And hey, don't forget to have a little fun along the way. Life's too short to take it all too seriously, especially when you could be out there doing a victory dance every time you overcome a rejection. So, put on your dancing shoes, crank up the music, and celebrate your resilience, your strength, and your unshakable confidence.